so this is Max from Las Vegas Firearm Source. Today we're going to be doing a quick disassembly of the Mustang XSP in 380 auto. By the way, the gun is cleared. There is nothing in the chamber, and there is nothing in the magwell. So this basically does break down just like a 1911, where you know, basically you don't have to deal with the front bushing part, but you do have to deal with the slide release lock button. So it's actually pretty simple. Make sure your hammer is cocked back, and then you need to, it's kind of like a Glock how I grip it, because it just makes it easier for me. So I gripped it like this to pull it back, and on the other side, this pin right here is what I push out with my left-handed finger while I'm doing this pullback motion. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the slide lock has a little kind of ridge right here. Underneath that ridge, it has a circle piece. The circle piece needs to line up with the circle piece on the slide in order for this pin to come out. So, like I said, I'm going to pull back the slide with my right hand while pushing on that button with my left hand, and we're going to pull back, push, and you will see the pin slightly come out. And now I don't have to touch the slide right now. The pin is halfway out. You can see it a little bit out right there. So what I do is I just pull back again, just a little bit, and then I take the slide with my left hand and just pull it out easily. Let go of the slide, and then your slide slides off your frame. So I'm not going to get too detailed into the frame. In order to disassemble the hammer and the safeties, it's kind of difficult. You need to punch, you need to move the safety up, and then there's a little thing, a little kind of pin right here, which actually has a spring on it too, and you actually have to punch that out before you can get the safeties off, and then to get to the hammer off also, which we won't be going into today, but maybe in a future video. If you guys are looking forward to it, then maybe I can do a video like that. But today we're just going to be focusing on the slide, basic field strip of the slide. So let's start with, you must take out the recoil spring. So you just push this back a little bit, and then that pops out. Let's get everything organized right here, just so you have your parts organized. Now, all you have left is the barrel, which comes out very easily. You just lift this up, and then it usually should just slide right out, and then that is your barrel. Now the slide, this is basically halfway disassembled, which I'm going to show you in a minute, is how to take out the firing pin and the extractor, which is something that you should definitely clean, in my opinion, because you definitely do not want junk to be building up in this breech face and cause your firing pin to malfunction in any way. So give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my punches, and we'll be right back, and I'll show you how to get that done. Okay guys, now we are back. We have our punch, and we have our hammer, which we might need, but sometimes we don't. So basically, let's show you how to do this. So you take the slide, hold it straight up. You're going to see that there is the firing pin. Let me get that in light for you guys. There is a firing pin right there. That needs to be pushed down in order for this plate, which is right here. It's kind of hard with the light to get it on camera, but this plate needs to be slid down It is very much like a 1911, so the firing pin must be depressed in order for this plate to slide off. So we're going to do that real quick. So you're going to put your punch in the onto the firing pin, push down, and the plate should slide right off. Your firing pin might be under pressure, so just put your thumb over it just to make sure it doesn't pop out and get you in the face or anything. So there's the plate that we took off from the back, and here is your firing pin, which comes out you can actually just drop it out actually. But this is the firing pin for the Colt Mustang. I don't know if that will focus so much, but it's very small firing pin. You know, it's a little bit different than some of your Glock setups where you have the pin really kind of far out in the front with the springs kind of pushed in with some clips keeping the pressure on. But this is different. Now this is also the Extractor, which also did just come out from this hole right there. This just came out when I tilted the gun upside down. So that's how you get your Extractor and your firing pin out. Other than that, there's not really much left to taking down the slide. I'm not going to take off my sights because there's not really much of a need to, except for one reason is this is a Series 80 pistol. I don't know if you can see, but there's a small silver kind of safety plunger right there, which is the firing pin safety plunger, which is in Series 80s 1911s. So this was included in this Mustang XSP. So in order to get that out, you actually do have to take off the back sight, which is kind of a pain. I don't really have a sight tool, so I can't really take these off right now to clean that, but you know, I try to get in there as much as possible, scrub it out, you know, make sure there's no lube that's gonna gunk it up in there. So yeah, that's pretty much for the slide. I don't know if you noticed in the video before, but my sights were actually all black, black and front, and my friends and I, we actually did a little paint on that front square of that sight, just so I could at least get something in the front, which definitely helps out these, you know, the plain black in the front. It actually gives you a good quick acquisition. I am going to try to find night sights for this sometime, but we'll see, because it's such a new gun. I'm not sure if they're going to have anything else like that on the market. So let's get back into the reassembly. So first we're going to put our Extractor back in. So basically you just slide it in here on the right. And you need to make sure that it doesn't actually fall through. It does have a notch, which is kind of hard to show you because I don't want it to fall through, but there is a little notch right there which this piece slides up into, and the Extractor and the firing pin have to be lined up with both of those at the same time. So I'm going to put my firing pin back in. Now I am going to hold the Extractor from falling through at the right height. It's kind of hard to get this on camera. It's a little bit twisted, so I'm going to pop this out and turn it around a little bit. So now I fell through again. So guys, I figured out the trick. Basically I had to push the firing pin in into that halfway and make sure the Extractor was lined up, but we just pushed that through, pop it on, and then there's your fire safety back in. Running it a little bit at a time here, so you're gonna put in your barrel. You're gonna pop in your recoil spring. Sometimes you might have to turn to get in. Make sure when you put it back on your frame that you push this down first. Then you want to slide your frame back on your gun. Push this pin in. Slide it back so that hole lines up. And then your gun is reassembled. So now you guys got your Mustang all reassembled. It's not that hard of a process, and definitely it's definitely similar to the 1911 breakdown, but you don't have to deal with the bushing part and the recoil spring, which might fly out hit you in the face sometimes, which has happened to some people, I'm sure, while disassembling a full-size or compact or mid or any size 1911 really. So yeah, this is I mean, this is a great little gun. I really like it. I just want to know maybe what your guys' opinions are. You know, maybe would you be interested in checking this gun out as at a gun store? Maybe looking into it, maybe wanting to test fire it at the range. I mean, it's a very good, comfortable shot. I'm sure for a female, this would be a great light gun that she could put in her purse, or if she could, you know, put it in a small holster around her waist. I mean, the gun is very, very thin, very easily to conceal. Pocket holster, pocket carry. Pocket carry is how I carry this gun. But yeah, why don't you guys let us know what you guys think of the gun? Would you be interested in purchasing one? How do you feel about the new polymer frame? And that's it. So thanks for watching the Las Vegas Firearm Source. My name is Max, and stay tuned. Please subscribe if you want for upcoming videos on some cool guns. Some gunsmithing tutorials, some range reports, range videos. We definitely have some cool stuff coming up that we would like to show you guys. So thanks. Have a good one. Bye.